Good morning, Cougars. Welcome back to another podcast. And today we're going to be talking about the Student Film Festival.
That sounds so cool.
What are we talking about, guys?
Are we recording it?
Okay, guys,
Yes,
so we're
recording.
talking about the film festival that we had at Weston Ranch.
And we're here with...
What was the date?
Yeah,
Of the film festival?
Yeah.
December 3rd.
No.
it was.
Jess?
It was.
3rd.
Yeah.
It was a day of.
Jess.
But when we see, this is like the same thing. When we see and the film festival podcast.
It was very great.
Film festival, field trip, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk
Very-
about
There
the
were
film?
no available Fridays, so we had to pick a Tuesday. We've picked a Friday for the Spring Festival. This has gone off rails pretty quick here, so let's get this back on track. So we last week held a film festival here at Weston Ranch High School, and this was one that I wanted to get started working with Mr. Kleiber, our other video teacher, as well as Mr. Nooner at Lathrop High, who teaches photography and as well as videography this year, as an opportunity for you guys to have your film seen on more than just like your laptop screens, as well as like to get families involved and out, so you get to watch it with like your friends, with parents, and seeing like your films up on the big screen. I felt that that was huge. It was important because film is such a collaborative or communal like media where we don't get the opportunity to like all sit together and watch the comedies, the horror movies, and everybody be forced to see it on the giant screen, because we've normally just watched it as big as like a classroom TV at the biggest. Some of the films may have never like been appreciated in the way that they would be on like a full like movie screen. This was huge for me because when I was a student in high school, the idea of like video production or film was just an impossibility. An example I like to give is a film that I was a huge fan of in high school. Don't go back and rewatch it now. It doesn't age well, but has anybody seen Clerks?
No.
No. And it was an independent film made in like the 90s or so. It was shot on black and white because that was all he could afford for film. The director for it, Kevin Smith, went to every family member that he had to try to get money. He sold his comic book collection. He pulled out 6 credit cards worth of debt. And if you look at that film, it's could have been shot on like a cell phone today. And we have more opportunity to using technology, to having like high quality cameras, to having recording equipment than ever before. And now the big difficulty, the big hurdle to making films isn't having the equipment, it's getting out and making films. And for me, I hope to see some of you guys continue on into film school like we've seen some of our alumni in the past do. And to do that, you're going to have to make some really bad films. And you're going to have your films be seen and look at it and be like, oh, wow. And those really bad films will start to develop into like decent films, into like interesting films, into great films. But this was the idea to get us into a spot where they can be seen for the first time by other people. This was our first film festival. It was really small, maybe 30 to 50 people in attendance total, with 15 submissions across the board. In the spring, we are doing our real first one. It'll be April 11th, I believe, is the Friday. I could be wrong on the date. We'll put it down at the bottom here. And that one is open to all students in San Joaquin County, K-12. We're going to have it up on Film Freeway really soon, possibly before this airs, because I'm trying to get it in this week. And our goal is to get a lot of filmmakers together, because there isn't a huge filmmaking community here in the Valley. And giving you guys the opportunity to like just see other people's films makes you more competitive. And you're like, that was great. I want to do things like that. Or just to give you connections for other kids that come in and make films, and you might like just talk to them, like be like, hey, can I get your number? Let's like collaborate. Let's make this thing together. Because it doesn't always have to be just like film projects. We have one other person who will be replacing me here in a second, who's just been nodding away. But as an example of that, like I've given him a camera for a weekend and he shot a project, but he's also came back and he's like, hey, look at this other stuff that I was able to do. And that's what I want to be able to see from you guys, to like go out and explore the medium, to practice with it, to just experiment and see what you guys are capable of. Here, I want to step out and let you guys kind of talk about what your experience was with it, what you guys thought went well, what could be improved, or just like how terrifying it was to get up on stage for it. So, I'm going to step out. Audio is going to be rough for like the little 30 seconds while you come in. We may have to cut this little bit.
Okay.
Also, is this still good?
Oh.
Yeah, no, it just went to sleep. Cool.
Okay.
It's still working. All right. Take over for me.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Adrian.
Hi. So, how do we feel about Mr. W talking about that?
I honestly feel great. I was just like nodding, but I
Yeah.
understood it. Yeah.
What
about you guys?
It was very intriguing having to hear everything.
Mhm.
Him describing how films were developing. And yeah.
Yeah.
It
Cameron?
was great. You could tell he really has a passion for it, you know.
Yeah, you can really
Loves
tell.
his job.
He loves his job.
Just
But-
doesn't like the students.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, so what do you guys think about like okay, so let's talk about like the actual like thing, like the film festival, the festival itself. Our films were the films that we were in, like the short horror film was up there. How did you guys feel when like you guys were like being shown up there on the big old screen right there?
Oh,
Let's start off with Cameron.
okay. I felt great. I didn't do too much in the film, but I did do some, and it felt good.
What about you, Bree?
I also didn't get very much included in the film. I was there for like one scene, but it was really fun. Like the process of doing the film and watching it up on the big screen,
Yeah.
and it was very fun.
And Lovely?
I loved watching all of us on the big screen. It made me really like proud of us because we went through a lot on that day.
We did. Yeah, we went to Starbucks. We had to walk back home in the dark. It was so funny. I remember that. That was such a fun day.
That's great.
Yeah.
It was an amazing walk.
It was
amazing.
Yeah, we
We
almost
would yell
got.
at every little thing that would walk by.
I know. That was so fun though. Yeah, you can
okay?
really hear it in the audio. But anyways, what was I gonna bring up? My experience on that. My experience from like seeing the actual film up there. I was actually kind of really nervous about like how other people would like react to it, but like I feel like it went extremely well. Like I don't know. I didn't expect it to be like so like I don't know. It was really nice though. I liked the experience though. It was really cool. It was really cool seeing people, react to that. But yeah. The main thing I was really scared about was having to go on stage after that and then like speak. There was barely any people on there. There's barely any people like there's like at least 15 to 20 people at most, right? Like
I counted it. It wasn't 15.
10?
No, it was 13.
13.
13
That's
Yay.
enough. That's enough. That's more than our class, right? How many? There's like 15 in our class.
No, there's 22 people in our class.
Oh,
Well, I mean, there's people saw it, people.
it was great.
Human
Better than
beings
zero.
saw our films. It was cool. And for it to be the first time, like, it went well. But anyways, I feel like, okay, how do you guys think it went though? Like, how do you guys think we could improve on like the actual, like thing, like the festival?
I think we can invite more schools, more high schools, because I know there's other schools that have this class.
Yeah.
And it'll be more films and more people to come and watch their films. It would have been a bigger crowd.
Yeah. What about you, B?
I agree with Cameron, but like maybe offer much more, like extra credit if you go, or like how W offered us that we miss out on our final.
Yeah. What about you, Lovely?
I agree with Cameron as well. Like, invite more schools to like have films there for us. And like, it's really amazing to see like students and with their creativity.
Yeah. Me personally, I think we need to have more like promos, like more ads for it, cuz like I feel like there wasn't enough like promotion for it. It wasn't like big.
Yeah.
I mean, like, to be honest, like it wasn't a big production. Like we were just like we literally just had like a projector showing videos. That's all we did. But I feel like it could be set up more like how Mr. W was talking about, like how we can have like movie posters where we would
Oh,
like
yeah.
we can like edit our like own like movie posters, like how I did with ours. Remember?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. I feel like we could do that too, and like maybe like different lightings. Like we can have like lights from like on the side, so it can look like a movie theater, like an actual movie theater. I feel like that could also like be cool as well. But yeah, I feel like the main thing though is like promo for the actual festival thing, because you know I didn't really see a lot. Like I only saw it on like the actual photography page.
Yeah, I feel like it came up quick too.
Yeah, it was like very like kind of last second. Like it was just like
next day.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like we could fix that. Like you know more promo for it. You know have the actual Weston Ranch page, like the main page. You know be able to promote it as well. Yeah. So that's I think that's something we can like improve on as well. So.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so I think that's about it, right? That's like all we have to talk about. You know, there's nothing else really to talk about doing. I mean, what else happened?
Would y'all do another film? Like
I would.
another horror
Yes.
film?
Yeah.
I would do another horror film, love film, sad film. I would do any of those. Those are like things I would want to make. Yeah.
Who's y'all favorite film? Like besides ours?
Oh,
Malik
hands
and
down.
Jamal's.
Jamal's was my
good.
favorite.
Jamal's was actually. I'm surprised that he didn't win because like
His is really good.
his was actually really good. But yeah, like I don't know. The editing was like really good on that. So yeah, it was cool. I liked it.
It's very suspenseful.
Yeah, it was very suspenseful. But yeah, the other stuff from there was also like how do you say? There was also like other things except for like short horror films. There was also like how do you say, what else was there?
there was comedy.
There was comedy, yeah. But well, actually I can't say that on here. But yeah, there was comedy. There was what else was there?
There was like music videos.
Music videos. And wasn't there like ads, like promo videos? Like
Oh yeah, there was like commercials and stuff.
commercial.
Oh,
That's what it's called. Yeah, it was cool. I like seeing all like the different films, like how there was also like intro classes in there too, and yeah, it was interesting seeing like how like well people can put stuff together, and like you know make the films. Like for the commercial thing, like my favorite one was the necklace one.
Yeah.
That one, it actually looked like a commercial. It was cool. I liked it. But yeah. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, I think that's it. That's all we need.
Okay.
That's all we
Bye,
needed.
Cougars.
Yes. Wait, there's no applause. What's going on?
Isn't it that button?
What button?
The red one?
There's no applause.
So like, why isn't it working again?
Wait.
Like, can you make me sound like a chipmunk again?
Wait.
Wrong one.
Hello? Can you guys hear I sound like a chipmunk?
Oh my god.
Oh my god! It is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh.
Hey.
Break it down. Please don't use this for bloopers.
Yeah, I'm overstimulated now. Wait, edit audio. Wait, edit audio. Sad audio. Hold on.
I got you. Wait. I got that right now.
I got it. Sometimes I just think.
Wait, let's be sad.
If I had the chance to go back in time to change anything, I wouldn't change anything because it made me the person I was today. Now, yesterday, I had a very deep conversation.
Sometimes you wonder, was everything real?
Real.
You want to do things you think you can't do. What the life is short. Take your chances.
We have 3
Sometimes you wonder-
minutes.